Welcome back to another episode of the Season Crew. We've been trying to explore more and more experts across the industry. We've been trying to invite guests onto the show. Today we have with us Paul Villiers from Approved Automotive. I hope I got that right.
That was right.
From Approved Automotive, a very prominent premium car dealership here in the UAE, based in Dubai. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the industry. And yeah, Paul, how did you get to Approved? And can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I had a background in automotive.
Okay.
I'd say, yeah. My first job actually after uni was for a car manufacturer in the US.
Okay.
Job-ish was an internship, then transformed to a job. Job-ish, real job, yeah, but just internship then job.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had another experience in France, in Paris, in an automotive event company.
Okay.
And yeah, then why not try?
You've been around the world, right? Like
Yep.
jumping around different jobs.
Yep.
What other countries did you have like experience in? What car
Working,
companies?
you mean?
Yeah.
I've worked in the US. I've worked in Spain during my study, in Barcelona during my studies, in events,
Okay.
mostly, not automotive, but events,
Okay.
sports events. I've worked in Belgium in also sports events. I've worked in France, in Paris, and in Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked in Mauritius
Very cool.
and now in Dubai.
Which do you like the most?
But depends on what you want to do. If you want to live there, I'd say Mauritius is the best. If
Yeah,
you want
Mauritius
to
is
work, I'm still debating between Europe and Dubai, but I'll lean towards Dubai.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, we're waiting. Can you tell us a little bit about Approved? So like I know it's a young company.
It's
premium dealership.
Yeah, it depends on what you call young. It's 2.5 years old
Yeah.
now. So we opened in March 2023.
Mm-hmm.
We are a premium luxury car showroom in Dubai. So second-hand car showroom in Dubai. We have a couple of brand new cars, but really maximum. Most of our inventory is second-hand. We focus on cars between, I think the cheapest one would be 120,000, something like this. And the most expensive would be 2 million.
Yeah.
To Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
Yeah.
But our average inventory would be 400, 500, something like this. So we target people that can afford these cars, which is a big amount of people in Dubai as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to finance it, everybody can
It's a
afford
good
it.
market for that price. Are there any particular brands that you usually focus on? Or?
We do focus in a couple of brands, yeah.
Okay.
We focus in 5 brands. Mercedes is the main brand that we focus on. Porsche, Range Rover, Audi, and BMW.
Mm-hmm.
So European cars, GCC specs, or Japanese specs, but mostly European cars, mostly German. Out of these 5, 4 are Germans, 1 is British, no French. And
You had a Renault once that you were selling.
we did 2.
Okay.
We did that. Specific ones, but yeah, we did. We focus on this. That's for the showroom part, and we have the approved detailing part, which is the luxury PPF tinting, detailing, and customization department that we have for our cars, the cars we sell, or external cars as well. You can buy a car somewhere else, brand new or secondhand, and come to Approved to have it PPF'd or have it tinted, or have it. Actually, Europe came to Approved to have your car.
I'm a client, yes. And I think like the detailing side is like one of the largest in the world, or not largest in the region, maybe.
We are the largest Expel facility. So Expel is a PPF and tinting company.
Mm-hmm.
They do films.
Mm-hmm.
We are the largest Expel facility in the Middle East.
Nice.
Yeah, so we now 120,000 square feet in our facility,
Yeah.
and we're expanding, we're doubling it. So it'll be
Wow.
done by the end of the summer. But when that goes up, but pretty much soon, yeah. So we'll be done soon to have a 240,000 square feet large facility.
Yeah. In Dubai, in the heart of Dubai.
In the heart of Al Quoz.
Yeah.
Really, in the heart of Dubai, of Al Quoz.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And you briefly mentioned like GC spec and Japanese spec.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people in the country tend to just like go, if it's not GCC spec, it's not good. Like, can you give us a little bit of a picture of what the difference is between these specs and why some people tend to lean towards one or the other? Like, what's the difference?
Okay, there's some differences.
Yeah.
Not as big and as important as people would tend to think or believe. I do believe that's a myth. If you say, if it's not GCC, it's bad. There's some good cars from American specs, Japanese specs, Korean specs, Chinese specs, European specs, and then some bad cars from GCC specs as well. So I do believe it's a myth. It is true that there's more history NGC specs, and we know where it's been from, where it's been treated, fixed, and anything than in other specifications. We tend to hear that for American specs. So, for example, some cars have been flooded or accidented or totaled and then sent to other countries because they cannot still be used over there. In Europe, some of them might have been stolen. It's not true because there's a file saying that, okay, that car's not been stolen and the police would catch you.
Like a Carfax. Yeah.
Exactly. But you go back to what we sell Japanese NGCC. It's pretty much half-half. The inventory is half-half. The main difference is the Japanese specs would have been made in Japan for the external market. So when people think that, oh, it's a Japanese car, so the wheel will be on the right and everything will be Japanese and all, not true. You see a Japanese spec car in the street, you would not be able to see a difference. The only difference that you can see if you buy that car somewhere else, not approved, is that the infotainment would be in Japanese.
Okay.
The rest will not. What we do at approved is we GCC standardize it. So we have someone coming in. Whenever somebody buys a car that approved Japanese specs, we have someone coming in and then completely transform the infotainment. So the GPS would localize you in Dubai or in Abu Dhabi, wherever you live, and not in the middle of the Japanese Sea, which can happen when you just buy a car Japanese spec and coming in Dubai. The infotainment would be in English or in Arabic or in any other language if the car allows it. If you want in Zulu, maybe not, but if you want in French or in Italian or anything, it's possible. And you don't see any difference.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, I think American spec are the ones that you just need to clear history before you like invest in a car like that. But Japanese specs, personally, I'm a big fan of the Japanese market, so and Japanese cars.
And
so
cars.
I feel like they produce quality. So
We know that Japanese equals quality.
Yeah.
So we know that when something is built in Japan, laptop, watch, phone, anything electronic. Or anything actually motor related, actually, because there's some great and big and reliable car manufacturers in Japan. Actually, the biggest one are Japanese. Toyota, Mitsubishi, Honda, Nissan, they're Japanese. We know that it equals quality. So why don't trust a car that has been built, a Mercedes, for example, take an example, a Mercedes that has been built in Japan for the external market, hence the UAE, the left-hand market, hence the UAE. If you would buy a Toyota from Japan in GCC specs, why wouldn't you buy a Toyota from Japan in Japanese specs? It's the same.
100%. So it's not the steering wheel has been moved over.
No, it's not. That actually is possible, but it would take way too long and way too much money for the car to be competitive. So,
for it to even make sense. And you talked a little bit earlier about the price range of the vehicles that you guys have at approved. I think that's a very particular automotive segment. What now getting into a little bit of like marketing. So how do you try to target these people? What is
well, actually, if you go from 120 to 2 million, there's a lot of people in there.
100%. But I'm guessing the range where that is most common, right?
4 or 5, yeah, between 4 and 5. We use C's to target these people. We try to put them on a map in Dubai, in the UAE, but mostly Dubai. Try to put them on a map. Who are they? Where do they live? What's the profile? And then what do they like? What do they do apart from working and leisure? What do they? Where could we reach them? And then how we can magically appear. Okay, we're here. By the way, you want to buy a car? Super.
Nice. So yeah, Cboost is definitely one of those avenues. But also, I think Approved Automotive, from the dealerships that are available here in Dubai, have some of the coolest social media content, right? Like organic social media content on YouTube. By the way, check out Approved Automotive on YouTube. They recently put out an XPEL, I think, detailing film that was really, really entertaining, where they even did a tug of war with XPEL film. So it's interesting content. It's not just your typical car dealership stuff. So, which makes our life easier on Cboost, because also having interesting content. You should see the whole Mission to Impossible series.
We actually try to also match what's happening outside of the automotive industry and trying to find some angles where to catch these people. So for the example that you mentioned, or the one before, the Tint My Ride. Let's start with the Tint My Ride. We started with thinking about, okay, what is pop culture, popular almost all around the world, or where our target is from, so Westerners mostly. Expats, entrepreneurs, or people living in Dubai being employed. They're usually from Western countries. What do they have in common, and what type of show could we relate to? And we found out that Pimp My Ride was a good show, a good graphics, good music, and actually working with the automotive industry. Yeah. So we did a campaign in March, I think it was, or April or something. About not Pimp My Ride, but Tint My Ride. And everything deployed with the Pimp My Ride font, logo, colors, graphics, and all, deployed to Tint My Ride. Actually, went through the roof.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
You're relating to popular culture.
Exactly. Same happened last month with the Mission Impossible movie that when it went out. We did Mission Tint Possible because we wanted to push the tinting offers that we had. Still have.
Especially during summer.
Exactly.
It's really hard.
Before summer. You want to do that before summer, yeah. Also during summer, but the sooner the better.
Sure, yeah, sooner the better.
And we did the Mission Tint Possible, the final protection, with some trailers type of advertisement videos and all, and it worked quite well.
Yeah. It's super cool. And like you were talking about these
some more coming.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We're talking about like there's two sides of the business, right? There's the showroom side and there's the detailing side. How do they complement each other? And how do you guys like make that work for you?
Oh, they do complement each other and they don't in the meantime. Okay, so they do complement each other whenever someone buys a car. It's an experience, it's a journey. So we know that you don't buy a 400 or 500,000 car without thinking about it. Well, 99% of the people wouldn't. We believe that it's an experience and it's an investment. Actually, we know it's an experience and it's an investment. So we curate the experience on the showroom side of the business. And we also relate to that saying that, okay, it's an investment. You're spending money on it. Either you finance or you pay cash. Same way. But you're paying money on it. You want to protect your investment. So we offer you the possibility of protecting your investment. And we know it works. If you PPF your car, if you tint your car, if you ceramic coat your car, if you do whatever we offer at Approved, it's going to help the decrease in value of your car whenever you want to sell it. So if you PPF your car and you drive in Dubai with sand, with gravels, with accident happens as well, and all your car will be protected. And whenever, hopefully, nothing happens to your car, but whenever something happens or you want to sell your car, you just remove the film and you say, okay, my car's pretty now. The paint is not fainted. There's no dent. Gravel has not attacked my paint. Sand has not attacked my paint. And so on and so forth. And your car would be pristine. And the decrease in value, which will happen to any car you buy at Approved or everywhere else, will happen because the car is an investment to drive, not to make money out of it usually. Unless it's specific.
Depreciating.
Very specific. But it's depreciating.
Time,
The decrease in value will happen, but it will be reduced with these small gestures that we offer because we want to protect your investment. We know it's an investment. We want you to,
especially at that price range, right?
Especially at that price range.
It's a bigger investment. So
when people want to finance their car and they want to pay, the EMI would be between, I say for the cheaper one, would be 3,000 months up until 20,000, 30,000, depending on the car and the price. We know it's a big investment on their monthly expenses, and we want them to feel protected. And then, okay, I'm just throwing 5K out of the window every month just to drive the car like
100%. No, and I think you're focusing on experience, which is, I think, super important. What other things do you do to make sure that it's a nice experience? What do people expect from, and how do you guys deliver on that premium experience?
You mean when they buy a car?
The entire process, yeah. I feel like I've been, obviously, to Approved Automotive, so I know what your facilities are like, which already are an experience. So, but can you tell us more about that and like what the focus is?
Well, there's two sides of the experience. There's the experience when you come in Approved, either whether you buy or not, there's still an experience. It's a huge showroom, plenty of cars, but you have space to walk in. We let you walk freely inside the showroom just to enjoy what you like, either you like cars or not. But if you come into your car showroom in Al Quoz, it's because there's something you want to do with cars. It's not just you walking in a mall and just entering a shop. We want that experience to be on you. We want you to enjoy. We want you to like what you see and how you can project yourself into driving this or that car. There's a couple of things that we are creating now. We're gonna have how do you say that? Crap, forgot.
A barber.
A barber. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a barber. We're gonna have a barber very soon when we open the second showroom.
He can start with you.
Exactly. He's waiting for me. He's not taking anyone else but me. So we will have that barber. So it's either you just want to buy a car or you want to do PPF on your car or you want to do detailing on your car. Just wash your car. Actually, you can just come to Approved to wash your car. Last an hour and a half or 2 hours. What are you gonna do during that time? You can work. You can drink coffee. We have amazing coffee. You know about it. Coffee, tea, chocolate, and everything.
You have a whole premium bar.
Exactly. We have a lounge. We have the improved lounge where the experience is actually really good.
Yeah.
Music. You can have barbershop. You can have a cigar lounge. It's going to be opened very soon as well, Cigar Lounge. You can you don't have only to PPF your car. If you want to PPF protect your valuables, actually, if you want to protect your watch, you can. If you want to protect your phone, you can.
That's super interesting.
There's no time wasted. If you want to come to Approve just to spend a moment with us, we also welcome you.
The team there is so friendly. Like when you walk in through the door, like everyone is greeting you. They're not crowding you, but also they're there to assist you, which is really nice.
We're here, but you don't see us.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's part of the experience. Is the actual showroom is part of the experience, and then there's the team as part of the experience, and then you have even online there's an experience, right, with your website. I think you guys as well, you have Caesar. People expect like now these days to get answers in seconds, and then you have an AI chatbot that also can support. So there's multiple facets, I think, to that experience. What are you seeing with online and digital experiences? Not just limited to the chatbot, but also with how you guys are presenting yourself, and what is the experience online like? And what are you investing in the future? Like, can you give me?
It's a huge investment that we're gonna make. We know that people want to respond. We know, people and us actually. We're also all frustrated when nobody replies in the same second because I'm asking questions, so I'll reply straight away. We open from 9. We have a reception from 9 to 8 p.m. So we cover a big part of the day. But there's still people trying to WhatsApp us at 11:30 p.m.
During Ramadan, you guys were opening later, right?
Until 11? Yeah, 11. We did a break in the middle of the day, but until 11. Or midnight. Some late at night. We open a big part of the day, but there's still people that can't come to Approved. Let's say I'm working from 8 to 8 as well. Whoever is working from 8 to 8 as well, but hence he cannot come to Approved from 9 to 8 because he'll be working somewhere else. So we also have Caesar helping us that whenever we're not
24/7,
somebody is replying with actually accurate responses, detailed responses, and they would straight go to CRM. You would catch up the name, the phone number, the email, and say, okay, somebody's going to call you whenever they're free, which means next day 9 a.m. Or same day 9 a.m. if it's in the early morning. And the customer, or the potential customer, would have all the answers, but just waiting for someone to call.
100%. And I think that shameless plug, also Caesar understands inventory, right? So it can even like do analysis on inventory and answer the customer.
That's amazing.
Most customer questions, right?
That's amazing. How much is the Black Defender that I've seen last week on your website? Boom, Caesar would catch it. Black Defender, hopefully there's one only, but Black Defender last week, tick, up that price, and he would automatically replies and saying, okay, the price is this. Do you want somebody to contact you? Please give us your phone number and all.
100%.
It will never replace the human interaction, but it really, really, really helps.
I think, for example, outside of working hours, you want someone you want instant responses. We've seen, I think, about over 40% of questions are coming in outside of working hours. So sometimes people are late at night, on their phone, browsing, and then
we do that as well. We do that as well for other things in cars.
And we can talk about that, right? So there's other channels, right, that you guys are investing in time in, like WhatsApp, etc. So can you tell us a little bit of like these unexpected channels or tactics and how they are part of what you guys are doing to be able to reach out to customers and make sure you're connected to them? Okay,
WhatsApp is the main channel that we want to use, obviously. Inbound and outbound. Because it's the way and everybody uses WhatsApp. If you don't know WhatsApp, you have an issue. But WhatsApp is the main that we want to use to do campaigns and to be contacted as well. So hence Caesar is going to help us as well to mix with WhatsApp and to have only one channel of communication inbound the showroom or the facility. And for outbound, we use WhatsApp to blast people with our new offers to people that we know, people that know about our new offers, about what we do, how we do it, the experience, why we're different, etc. That's what we use. We also use emails because we're pretty old-fashioned on that sense, but everybody uses email as well, and it's less crowded than it used to be. So we also use email, but targeted emails towards specific people and specific offers or specific communication toward these people. And then Meta, we use Instagram and Facebook, depending on the communities, because we know that in the UAE there's a huge mix of communities, people coming from Asia, Europe, America, and nobody uses Facebook the same way, or Instagram the same way, or TikTok the same way. So we're trying to approach these specific communities and their use of social media to tailor and curate what they do and what they need with what we provide.
I think super interesting. I think Can you give us any insights on like how you structure that messaging?
Which one?
I like just across the boards, right?
Yeah.
Like, so there's different channels. You said there's different communities. I know for a fact that other than the stuff that is like culture relevant at certain times, but also you tailor. You just said you tailor that messaging. Can you give us some insights on that messaging for those different communities on those different channels?
Yeah, I can give you an example of what we're trying to, what we will implement in the coming weeks or month. We know that there's a big part of the Dubai community is Russian or Russian speaking, and they use Telegram mostly. WhatsApp here, but Telegram back there, and they also use Telegram on a daily basis. So we want to create a Telegram account with Telegram channels to target these specific people in Russian with Russian messages in the tool they use.
Yeah. So as well, localization into different languages
Exactly.
so that you can connect with all of
Right.
these people that are.
We do Arabic on Snapchat because we know that the Arabic community, vast Arabic community, is using Snapchat more than the Asian or Western. And we do mostly English and Arabic, but mostly English on Meta, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And even like you're utilizing
And LinkedIn, forgot LinkedIn.
and LinkedIn, and you're utilizing some of the assets or team that you have to make sure that you're creating this content and
Absolutely.
like language that is relatable.
Yeah, we speak. We counted the other day. We speak 11 languages, if I'm not mistaken, at approved.
Like an airline crew, they count how many languages they
They're
can
better
speak.
than us, yeah. But yeah, sort of.
No, but like for a car showroom, having that consideration, yeah.
And we have sales ambassadors on the detailing side and on the showroom side that speak 4 or 5 languages altogether. Up there in the office, we all speak different languages as well. It can be me speaking French, for example, or it can be someone else speaking Urdu or Tagalog or Arabic or I don't know, Spanish, or we even have a Swedish person as sales ambassador. So yeah, we try to focus on that and saying that okay, if you're in Dubai, you speak English, most probably, but if you're from, I'll take my example. If you're from Western Europe, speaking French, you would speak English, but you would feel better speaking French with somebody.
No, it's so much more relatable when someone's speaking your language.
Yeah. You want to mirror
Yeah.
who's in front of you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if it's a lady, we'll try to find someone that is lookalike because it would be easier to connect. Same language would be easier to connect as well. If it's an older gentleman, maybe we'll find somebody older or more experienced to match the expectations and the approach and what they want. Because at the end of the day, we're here to sell cars. So
100%.
we want to mirror and to give you the sense that, well, actually more than the sense, the experience that you deserve when you want to buy a car in the UAE.
Very cool.
And we know that in the UAE, there's a lot of gray area. When you buy a car, you don't really know where it comes from. Showrooms or not, you don't really know where it comes from. You have doubts. You don't know if the price is transparent, clear, and so on and so forth. We will never push you into buying a car if we feel that it's not the one for you, or if it's not something that you would be happy with.
I think it's like a consulting experience almost.
It is.
Right? Like
It is exactly.
You're seeing what the needs of the person are, what their
Exactly.
budget is, and then what fits into their budget range.
We feel that we more concierge for your need, buying it approved, than just okay. You want a car? Here's a car. Okay, I wanted a 911. Here's the Defender. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's you want 911? We don't have a 911, but you have something similar. Would you like to test it? If not, okay, let me get your number, your phone number, your email,
When
and
we
your
find
name.
one,
We'll find something for you, and we'll call you right away.
100%. And I think
We do have 911s.
You do. They have quite a big range of cars. So I just want to touch a little bit on as well like tools and technology. You're a young company that's always trying to like push the bounds. I think in terms of how much you're automating your processes. I mean, one of the really cool things that Seasboost has done with Approved, and this was like from Approved side, is we kind of set someone aside for digital leads just so that they can be processed quicker, stuff like that, and they can be filtered and they can be sent to the right people and stuff like that. So you guys have even instilled processes like trying to improve the digital marketing as well.
All
You
marketing,
have
actually.
and then you have other tools, right? So CRMs and stuff like that. Can you tell us a little bit about how important these tools are, what you guys are looking to do with them in the future, how you're investing in them, etc.?
It's massive.
Yeah.
It's really massive.
Yeah.
We're dealing with people that we're dealing with data. To be fair, we're dealing with people walk-ins in the showroom. We're mostly dealing with data and people just contacting us through digital. So it can be platforms to be sold to be cars, Yalla, and so on. It can be digital social media, and it can be phone calls. So we don't know who we have in front of us. So we need the data. To do that, we're really lucky that one of our founders is a Salesforce specialist, one of the biggest in Europe. And he helped us creating the most advanced CRM tool in the region that we've seen in the region. and yeah, everything is centered around that CRM Salesforce tool that we have, and everything goes through it, and there's nothing that is not going into it. Any inquiry goes into it, any lead goes into it, any sale goes into it, finance goes into it, marketing will go into it very soon. We discuss it.
100%.
Website will go into it as well.
Yeah.
Everything would be centered around that
And then
CRM tool.
the team has a very good idea of the customer, and they can tailor the experience, right?
They do.
So it also connects into experience.
It does. It's safer as well because we know that the team can change overnight. If anything happens, they want to resign, they want to go back to somewhere else, or they don't fit or anything.
Approved can still take care of the customer.
Exactly.
Because they have the history.
But approved will still know what's happening with you. When did you contact us? What did you say? How did you say it? Because we also monitor the phone calls and the WhatsApps in the CRM. What do you say? How did you say it? What's the approach? What was the negotiation and where we are? And somebody else can take over.
Yeah. I mean, even when so one thing you're talking about tinting, and I forgot to mention is like rock chips. That's why I ended up tinting my car. And when I did do the PPF approved, there was like a follow up later just to check if it's still good. Bring the car back in.
You need to bring your car back to the way.
Yeah. I do. Okay. So you guys are expanding. You guys are growing. How do you build processes that scale? Like, is this something that you guys always take into consideration when you start a process, or do you like when you're expanding, your team is growing, the number of cars you're selling is growing?
Yeah.
How do you make sure that everything can scale? Is this taken into account, or do you just try to address things when like needs arise, or is it a mix of both?
It depends on the department. If it's marketing, we're trying to adjust because you're marketing an offer. So whether the offer is on 20 cars or on 200 cars, it's still the same offer.
Yeah.
Or you're marketing an experience.
Yeah.
If the experience is here, easy to market, both on showrooms and detailing. On the other aspects of what is approved, we're trying to put more processes in place that would go with the experience. Everything is leaning towards the experience of the customer when he comes in the showroom, whether he buys or not, when he comes out the showroom, whether he did buy or not, and what we do once he's here buying a car, when he has bought a car, and after that, the after sale is really important and approved. This is why we offer a warranty package and a service package as well, because we want the customer to feel sugar-coated after his purchase, because the purchase is good, but we don't want the customer to browse around the Dubai and without any idea of what to do with his car, and if anything happens, hopefully not, but if anything happens to his car, what to do, where to service it, where to use the warranty, if any warranty, whether it's from the customer or from approved.
Approved offer warranties.
We do offer a warranty as well when you buy a car from approved. This actually shows how much we believe in our cars and how much we prep our cars to the point that we are capable of offering up to 3 years warranty on every car we sell and a buyback guarantee as well.
Yeah.
So that means that if you buy a car from approved,
I think that's super important, right? It's like establishing that confidence and that trust. I think is key.
There's no car at approved that somebody from the company, whether it's detailing or showroom, would not buy his
themselves.
Themselves always with parents. We really believe in what we do and how we do it. Everybody believes in what they do, but how we do it. And if the car is not fit enough or good enough for myself, it's not going, or for anyone else, it's not going to the showroom.
Very interesting. So I just want to I have a couple of things I still want to talk to you about. So one is, so like we're looking at the market as a whole. I think what is starting to eat away at parts of the market is, the Chinese car manufacturers coming in. And they're starting to get with a little bit more premium. They're starting to find offer vehicles that are more and more expensive. You guys have a couple.
We do have two.
We do have so whereas before I think it was like less of a consideration. Now they're coming up. So how do you think that's going to impact the market over the next few years? Do you see it continuing to grow? Do you think there's challenges there? What are you seeing from your perspective?
Okay, so really personal opinion. I'm not speaking on the name of approved here. I do believe it's going to continue and is going to take over the market, part of the market. The market is so big that there's no one market. There's several markets in the automotive market. I do believe it's going to keep growing and taking over the market. Actually, we experienced that, but we're too young. But we experienced that a couple of years ago, like 40, 50 years ago with the Japanese cars.
Mm-hmm.
When Toyota or Nissan or Mitsubishi came over Europe
Mm-hmm.
or Middle East, saying that, okay, I'm going to take over and my cars are cheaper than the rest. And people were saying that, but your car is not it's not safe. It's not fit to the market. It's not safe and all. And there were barriers to entry. But now you're driving a Japanese car, I'm driving a Japanese car, and they're great.
Yeah.
I believe the same would happen with Chinese cars, Chinese brand. If they manage to find big brands to take over the market, because now I believe
There's
I feel
so many.
Yeah, I feel we're experiencing every week there's a new brand coming on the market. Yeah. So
But I feel like even Japanese early on, there was more, and then they kind of like there was Daihatsu and Isuzu and like, but then they got consolidated, and then even Korean also did that after Japanese, where they entered the market and they were seen as like lower quality and stuff like that, and then they scaled up a little bit.
Absolutely.
And they had so many companies like Sangyong and Daewoo that we no longer see anymore, right? And then they consolidated into a couple of brands, and now it's the Chinese that are coming. Except, oh my god, the number of brands is crazy.
Yeah. And they're not bad cars.
Yeah.
Not bad cars.
Yeah.
We need to wait a little bit for the resale value in a couple of years, because actually we're in the process of just brand new cars coming in the market wherever in the world. So people are going to use them, and what's going to happen in 4 or 5 years, whenever they want to sell them, what's going to be the value? Are people going to be willing to buy them or not? But you know what? 5 years ago, same happened with EVs. People were buying EVs, and it was predicted to be bad on the resale value. And if you go on platform on cars, you'll see Teslas and Taycans and a lot of EVs and people are buying them.
The thing is, and I say this because I also like we have something that we work on in terms of residual value and predictive used car pricing is what's happening. I think with the Chinese as well is they've always changing their models because they're trying to catch up.
Yeah.
But once you get to the top of that peak and your models are now holding a little bit for a longer time, then the resale value goes up. Because if I'm buying a 2-year-old car, it's very similar to the one I would buy new. Whereas like 5 years ago, if you were buying a 2-year-old Chinese car, it was completely different than the newest
because
model.
they were
changing all the time. Yeah, so like I think as well. Once they get to the top of that curve, it gets a little bit more comfortable.
They have that. They also have the strategy of what actually Japanese cars did, Japanese manufacturers did, is having a main brand and a luxury brand. So we've seen this thing in Nissan Infiniti or Toyota and Lexus. If you see BYD, they have Denza. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, but Denza or something. It's a luxury brand within the BYD.
Geely has like 4 brands. They have Zeekr and they have Lynk & Co. And like they own Volvo. They don't just talk about it, but Geely owns Volvo as well. Like, so very, very interesting. Did you see the Chinese car that can jump?
No.
The BYD Yang Wang U9 I think can jump as well. Like,
Okay.
but that's like their premium
Why?
car. I don't know. In the ads, there's like a pothole and it jumps over, and it's like you don't have to worry about them because if there's a big hole in the road, it'll jump over, jump over it. So no, there's interesting stuff. You know, another interesting question, just as well related to the market, is do you see? And I think we literally had this discussion I think a couple of days ago. Is do you see performance mods or modifications to a car affecting its value, and in what way?
Well, it depends on what is done on the car. I see it affecting the value because I believe that people are not that much interested in the real modification of a car on after sale, whether they used to be a couple of years ago.
Unless it's like, because I saw this one approved, like a special edition, right? Or like
G2.
No, I had the G class that had like the Yas Marina like.
Okay, yeah, that's a special edition.
Cool,
it's not tuning. It's a special edition. It was the.
So that's not mods. True.
It was the Hoff Sir class edition. So it's a 1044 horsepower, I think. 44 for Lewis Hamilton. And he had he still has the Yas Marina, security. Yas Marina printed on the ceiling. Pretty sick car.
Pretty cool stuff. So in that case, it's not really gonna.
In that case, if it's.
But you have to find a particular buyer that's looking for it.
Same goes for the T2s that we have, G2 T2s. It's the same. If it's made by the manufacturer, it's cool.
Okay.
If it's made aftermarket by somebody that likes the after sale and parts and all, less cool.
Okay.
I'm talking transcend here.
Interesting. I think we have a segment that we can get started with.
Okay.
We have like a Q&A drive-by.
Okay.
So it's just like random questions. You get to pick one.
so I should not be afraid.
No, I don't
Okay.
think you should be afraid. And then maybe I'll answer one with you. We'll have
Okay.
some fun with it. So we'll bring the car in. We're starting the Q&A drive-by.
I pick one.
Pick one.
I like blue. Only blue.
Only blue.
Open one.
Yeah? What's the question?
I read it. You read it.
You read it.
I read it. Ooh, okay. If you could turn any activity to an Olympic sport, what would you win a gold medal in? Okay, there's the approved answer and my answer.
Okay.
The approved answer would be attention to details.
Okay.
Approved, me as approved. It would be attention to details. I'm really, really, really into details, and if anything is not 200% perfect, doesn't go out.
Okay.
Example for this morning, we did a video and some graphics. So my videographer was doing the edits on the video, and the peel that we put to put the caption in, there was like maybe a millimeter displacement between the text and the peel.
That is
was not
called
go-
being OCD, Paul.
attention to details. To be fair, if I see it, some people can see it. Yeah, and
I'm the same, to be fair.
I'm the same. If I could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would win a gold medal with? Myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like eating.
Eating?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think
food
I'll-
competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that in the Olympics. What kind of food do you like?
Actually, I'm really into Spanish food.
Spanish.
Yeah, I like Spanish food.
Tacos, burritos, that sort of stuff.
That would be
That's
Mexican.
Mexican.
Yeah, but
Tapas. There we go.
exactly. So you'll see it, Mexican.
Yeah. I like Mexican. That's where my mind goes. I love Mexican food.
No, it would be tapas. It would be gazpacho, with tortillas, stuff like that.
Do you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Do another one.
So not blue.
You can stick to blue.
I'll do yellow. There's one yellow, so it's
There's one yellow.
yeah. It must be
Special.
really special. Yeah.
I wonder.
It's really long.
It's long too.
12. Who in your life or in your team would you trust to take care of you if you were an egg? An egg?
If you were an egg?
If I was an egg, okay.
That means very fragile, could break.
Okay. Okay, both. In my life, I'll say my wife.
Okay.
Very, thank you. And in my team, I'll say Luke, my boss. Also
Luke?
very specific into what he does and very, very, very precautionous.
Yeah.
So very straightforward, but he takes care of the team. So I'll say Luke, CEO.
Nice. Who would I... You know, I think... do I need to read it out loud? No, I think I know the question. Who would I trust in my team? Honestly, there's so many people that I would trust on my team if I was an egg.
I wouldn't.
But who would
I
be
know
the
your team.
one? I think we have our HR as like the mama of the group. So to be careful with an egg, and she's a new mom, I think she would take care of an egg. She wouldn't crack it, she wouldn't break it. So that's what I would go with.
So you have to be an egg first.
So Mama
but
Charlene. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to be an egg first.
You have to be an egg.
Be very careful. Not to crack that egg. But yeah, it's good stuff.
You want to pick one?
Should I pick one? I
Yeah.
can pick one. We'll have fun with it.
Oh, there's one here. In case you want it.
Yeah, I'll do blue too. If you could change your name to anything, what would you choose?
Paul.
I choose Paul?
Yeah, of course.
I should choose Paul. Paul's a nice name.
It is. Actually, very short and very easy to pronounce.
Yeah. I have some heroes and stuff that I might consider, but I think
Superman Namani?
Superman Naman. Not that much. I actually really, really like my name, so I'm very happy with it. It's short, sweet. I like the J letter, stuff like that. My favorite Formula 1 driver is Lando. I think his name is cool. Just Lando is a cool name.
Okay.
You also get like Lando Calrissian from Star Wars. Very nerdy, but it's also really cool. So yeah, maybe that.
Good.
Or if I could, I wouldn't change it. Like I'd stick to one. I really like my name.
Would you? And if you would, which one would be?
Yeah.
Should we have?
And I think
Joel,
we have I
no?
think he's
No?
good.
Okay.
And I think that ends this part of the Q&A drive-by.
Done?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So thank you for the Q&A drive-by. Thanks, Joel.
Thank you, Joel.
Yeah. Going back to our conversation, now we're in peak summer. It's really, really hot.
As you can see.
Yeah. I mean, you're always in long sleeves. But indoors, we thankfully have sufficient air conditioning in this country. But with peak summer going on, what are your tips? What are your recommendations for people to take care of their cars? Like, what is that recommendation? I think I
apart
know
from
the answer.
tinting.
Apart from
Apart
tinting.
from tinting.
Is there anything else that you guys usually take into account with your customers?
We wouldn't do it for them, but we would advise them to take care of the AC,
Okay.
to take care of their paint. So that we can do, actually, if you want to protect your paint, because we know that, actually, I know my car is black, used to be black. The paint would fade and would crack if it's too much under the sun. So if you put a film on it, it would help the protection. It would help to protect it and would have the paint not to fade and not to crack. So I would advise on that. If you take care of your car, take care of your paint. AC inside and paint outside. If I had to pick one.
Yeah, 100%. Just as well, if it's not parked like undercover, it's going to be like exposed to the sun all the time for sure.
You know what?
Gotta be careful.
I have actually fun fact. This morning I was doing some graphics for our new campaign, which is Did You Know, and some fun facts in it. You've seen a couple of months ago, yeah. And one of them, it's actually funny, it's really true. One of them is, did you know that you only use your car 5% of the day, the rest is parked? And I was like, no, it cannot be true. And I calculated it. My journey is half an hour to go from my place to the office and half an hour back. So it's 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day, it's 5%.
Yeah.
So the rest of the time, it's parked.
It's parked.
So it's parked without you and being damaged by the sand, the sun, other people, and also do protect your car and do take care of your investment, because it's actually truly an investment when you spend 500,000, $500,000 on a car.
100%. Another slight curveball. There's more and more tech being put into cars.
Yes.
What do you see that as a trend? Do you see people liking that trend, not liking that trend? Like, what do you guys think? What do you think in the high-end segments? Tech-packed features, yes, no?
What do you call high-end? Do you call sports
Like
or luxury?
Everything.
Okay, luxury, yes.
Okay.
Luxury, yes. There's a taste for luxury, service, and everything at hand. So yes, in a touch of a button, you have your windows coming down. You have the TV coming down if it's in the back side of the car. Yes, luxury.
But like stuff like everything on the screen, for example, having to tap everything on the screen.
People are more tech savvy, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I see it a trend that will last. Less buttons, more tech. Do I like it? No. Personal level, because I'm more a classic car guy. So I don't like, in my cars I don't have tech, to be honest. Do people that like sports car like it? I would say no, neither, because they like to be more into the engine bay and touching things and all. So if everything is on the dashboard or on the screen, it's less readable for them and less pleasure for them. So it would be a trend that would continue growing. I believe so. Would I like it? No.
Okay. What's the most expensive car you've ever listed on Approved or you've had?
It's a 2.5 million dirham specialty wagon. Very specialty wagon.
And in the detailing side?
Koenigsegg Jesko Attack.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there that day. Oof, what a car. And just as an outro, Paul, like, what do you...
We also have every type of car that gets protected. You don't have to have that type of car to protect it or to spend a certain amount of money to PPF it or to tint it. Well, actually, do tint your car, but to tint it with proper tint.
100%.
You can find tints for 60 dirhams, actually, but it's not proper. It would keep you hot in your car.
It will trap the heat.
Exactly. But we've seen some minis, Mini Coopers. We've seen some Volkswagen Tiguans. We've seen some patrols, old patrols. Everybody can come to Approved and find something for them. Just if you come to Approved, you know that you'll expect quality and you'll have quality out of what we do and how we do it.
I mean, especially when you're working on cars that are that premium and that cost millions of dollars.
But any car can come in. Honestly, any car can come in.
But you have that same team now working on your car, so it's the same premium stuff.
Yeah.
As an outro, Paul, just want to... what's your outlook on the future for Approved, for the UAE car industry? What are you guys... Is there any trends you guys are looking or preparing for? I think AI is definitely one of them, what we talked about, but is there anything else? I know you guys are expanding. What is the future looking like for you guys?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
It's looking pretty good. So we're expanding. We'll double the facility by the end of summer. So we'll start from that. We'll also have, in that new facility, we'll have a storage area. So we can store cars for people that are not here all year long or want to have the cars being stored somewhere. We'll have a body shop as well. So we'll expand the menu of things, the list of things that we do at Approved Detailing in the body shop area. More cars to sell as well. means more car to buy. So if you want to sell your car, you can also come to Approved We Buy cars. That would be the nearest future. Then God would tell, but we hope that the market would keep growing because there's more and more people coming in the UAE and more people looking to buy cars not that expensive because brand new, but also reliable and from a trusted dealership. That's the future. And I do believe that, as we said earlier, I do believe there's a trend for Chinese cars, Chinese brands in the UAE, but people that are willing to buy a Porsche, Mercedes, or BMW, or an Audi, or a Range Rover, or a Lamborghini, or Ferrari, or anything, would not compromise to buy a BYD. If you're looking for a 5 Series BMW, you wouldn't buy a BYD. If you buy a BYD, it means that you like that tech-savvy cars and that new trend of cars, 100%. But you were not sure about buying a specific car that we have, which is fine. I would not push you into buying a BMW if you're leaning towards something else.
Very interesting. I think very exciting future.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Really appreciate your time.
It was great.
Thank you for everyone for watching. If you made it this far, please let us know. We're always curious to see if there's any topics. If you have any questions for me or Paul, we can always try to get back to you.
Of course they made it this far.
Leave them in the comments below. What?
Of course they made it this far.
I mean, if they're watching and they're hearing this, for sure they made it this far. Also, please check out Approved Automotive on YouTube. They have some really, really cool content. I think we'll also try to put that down in the description. Thank you so much for having us entertain you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for spending your time here.
Merci.
Have a good one. Take care.
Bye-bye.